Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. My name is Cat Monarch and once again we're back with Duel Masochist, as you'd kind of expect at this point. I'm just having a quick look at the new things because it seems like there's so much that's new apparently. I guess this pack had an update. This one is new, which pleases me greatly. We have a Trap Monsters pack, that's beautiful. It's got Arco stars in it, it's kinda neat. Unfortunately doesn't have That's 10 and doesn't have You're Finished in it. I know You're Finished would just be kind of like You Are bloat to a lot of people, but like I feel like it could work. You could put more in this pack, a lot of packs are like 40 cards. What else do we have? They've got a Unity collection bundle. What are the cards? Oh, it's the selection pack thing. I'll probably go for that on the main account. Although I guess this is my main account, but you guys probably know what I mean. Is it the same? It's the same pack, it just gives you Exorcist things. Would I want this pack on my main? I mean, it does have Heka Hands, which I think the original translation, Hekatonkery, was just so much better. But, you know, with the TCG, we can't have nice things. And that's an Elf Note bundle for accessories. And the field looks nice, like the coin's okay. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. That's all the special oh yeah, I didn't get anything interesting from my special stuff, unfortunately. Which kind of ticks me off a little bit. We got another few deck slots, but we don't actually need those. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's really anything there. Unless for some reason I want the Wing Karibo coin. Which I'm tempted, but it's there at any point if I do. Yeah, we got... I didn't do a stream on Monday because additional things popped up. But, like, I had plans anyway for the evening, but there were just things in the morning that I didn't see coming up. Which puts us down in Gold 5 at the moment. Now, the last deck we played was this thing, which revolves around the idea that we have a good few decent quick play spells, and we have a runic fountain and some runic cards, so maybe we can just annoy the opponent to death, you know? We can throw in a small Azamina package, we can play this, which we haven't actually played yet, and, you know, we've got... It's something different. That's the best way of putting it. It is just something different. And it's making full use of the fact that Armageddon Knight can dump Dark, which is most times going to be Destrudo, but it could be something else, you never know. That's the one we played last time. Actually, let's go to our deck selection. That's probably what we should do. We updated our targets. We made this thing as well, which is Cyber Dragon Dino Mist. Also just kind of generally machines. It's got a small Therian package. And it's a very hard go second deck. How good is it? I've got no idea. It's our favourite number apparently, 47 card deck. And we have surprisingly decent plays, if we can get to them, I guess. I don't know. There's an updated version of Pacifist, because of course there is, which is, you know, focusing on the normal monster side of it by just ramming it full of paleos. We've got an extra copy of a Primite card. I believe we weren't playing that before. A couple copies of Blackout. The extra deck's changed up from the last time. We're on more 2s in general. Put in the rank 4 just as like an extra guy. And what else? I think one more. Maybe that was it. 1, 2, 3. Could have been. Oh no, Cosmopunk did get an update. Like, we remade the deck. It was previously a 50-card deck. We've kind of leaned into the fact that you probably want to go second with this, so you can be really aggro with something like Dark Destroyer, which maybe doesn't translate too well, but we're going to have to, like, you know, play it and find out, as far as I can tell. It's very monster heavy, and sure, the extra deck has changed a little bit, but it is more or less the same kind of thing as when we first did it. I guess we changed the fact that we don't have an 8 in here anymore. Which, is that smart? Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Who cares right now? So yeah, those are the decks that we made, and those are the decks we're going to be trying out over the course of this month. Starting off with the pile of cards, because it's just... It got us like a 66% win rate last stream, which is fantastic. Counterpoint, we played 3 duels. So, it's not exactly, how should you say, a conclusive study. We did go second in a good couple of those duels, but I'm not really sure that it was... I don't really know how to explain my hopes and dreams of, like, my chances with this deck. Because, as this hand stands, we can summon a Runic. The Runic can discard a card to add us a, what is it? The continuous spell. Which is the reason we're playing the Runic package at all, really. We've got, like, a search target, and we've got a monster to search something. You can't search the field spell, which is unfortunate. Our current best bet is just searching the continuous spell. Now, I don't think I have great odds against Sky Striker. However, you can only try. Making kinda. Okay. Do you particularly want life point here? Are you trying to climb into, like, the link fall? Okay. All you need is like one more monster and you can make the Link 4, unless the Link 3 has an effect I don't know about. There's Camellia. Send a Sky Striker card from your deck to the grave. Is there something that has like a graveyard res? Add to your hand or special summon it. Surely you wanted to... Okay, I'm a little confused there. A Zeke, which won't be using its effect because, yeah. No, it's just a really convoluted bit. Did you need to do all that? You needed to get the Engage back and have 3 spells. That still feels very convoluted as a method. Well, you've taken out 4 cards from your extra deck already. Do you just... Sorry. Type 1 face-up effect monster on the field. Yeah, it doesn't care where it is. Okay, and there's the second Engage. Yeah, that is the second one. I don't know, I think their hand seems pretty damn good. You're going first, why are you making Hayate? You're going first, why are you making Amatsu? You're going first, why are you cycling... Is it the Lemnis Gate? No. Lemnis Gate's in your grave, did you add one? Did you add a Lemnis Gate? No, you added Linkage. Maybe you have one in your hand, but like that feels like really drastic overextension for no reason. I don't think we're doing theirs land escape. They are able to recycle engage. Okay, you're on Pot of Avarice. Is that why you churn through your extra deck? Must be. Which I guess makes sense. You just don't play quite so aggressively with your extra deck if you don't have to pop. Well, that's something. I think Dispelling. I feel like I'm always doing this to just summon. They have the, what's its face? They have the Widow Anchor. What are you? You're a light. So yeah, we'll get rid of the mass change. Next time we'll be destroyed by battle card effect, banish 3. I don't think I'm really going to deck them out. Especially because they put a Lemon Escape in the grave. It is just graveyard. Are you trying to work out if you stop the ad? Oh, they went to read it. Like, that'll be 100% what it is. You went to read Runic Allure. They're thinking. Yeah, they have the ability to just destroy a card. What am I thinking? That can get me to a level 11 synchro. So maybe I'll just try that. Oh, I took out the level 11. Oh, it's not in this deck. That was smart. I guess I could do Haggard. I could do Sorcerer's Spec. When your opponent activates, you can banish this, negate, and destroy. Right. Haggard Lizardos. This is like the best thing I've got. So we're going to do that. And we're going to banish it. Or we're going to set you to 0. It's unaffected. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay. Yeah, I guess why not. I can set 3 cards. Banish 1, please. Pot of Avarice, which, you know, not particularly necessary, I don't think. I think at this point they've got a nice solid win condition established. We just have to see if, I don't know if they get the right... Oh, they are going to destroy a card on the field. Oh, of course, right. I completely forgot about them in this game. it's Sky Striker, yeah, you can just bounce the whole fucking field. One, two, three. You can... Oh, come on. At least get rid of, like, the monster or some shit. I just need... I mean, I don't think we were winning that one even if we went first. Maybe especially if we went first. I've just realised this deck doesn't have Anima in it either. We've only got one copy of the fusion spell. And by the spell I mean trap, so I think we dropped one of those for Anima. So that feels like a mistake. I know there we were missing the level 11 Synchro Lore, but they still could have just killed it. And we didn't get a battle phase anyway. Battle or card affected is not destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Right, on with the next one. Maybe we can go first. Maybe we can be annoying. We'll give this, like, a fair shot. Okay. Cannot win a coin flip with this deck. It does not exist. Hope everyone's been doing okay. Hope everyone's having a good time. Looks right. Oh, we got Fountain. Which means the Pathfinder is useless. I mean, it is a one-off. I just, like, lose, right? Fuck. I've got a whole Bestial. What do I do with this? Attributing Habakiri. Habakiri is limited. No, it's semied. But that feels like as good a time as any to try and get it out the grave. No. Fuck you. What do you mean you just get Maxi on top? It's a bit fucking rude, mate. Oh, at least I'm ahead on life points, right? And the thing is, banishing the one of Habakiri doesn't do much. I need to banish the other one as well. Okay, my Magnamut goes through for what little it's worth. That shouldn't be necessary. Okay. That should be okay. Granite, are you searching out Nibiru? Let's just add one rock. Is it Nibiru? It is Nibiru. That'll be funny. What do you mean Magnamut stops your turn? That can't be right. What am I doing? I feel like I just want to get Jerusalem, right? Yeah, it's probably just Jerusalem. No. I'll do it in my turn, thank you very much. Oh, you're slightly too late. Right, let's activate this one. Get rid of the other one. Okay, that goes through. But with a higher level, I don't think that works. Yeah, it says higher, it's not equal to or higher, so mass change is dead. Which means... what am I doing? I'm just going for battle phase. I'm hitting this and I'm hoping for 25. That's the theory, anyway. Goes to the grave. And that hits indirect. Okay, me too. Runic Fountain. What am I doing? I think I'm just set 1, set 2 as if they aren't runics. And yeah, I'm good to call that a turn. It's not the most impactful, but it's something. Banish 2 cards is not much, but it is banish 2 cards. Does target exactly runic quick plays. So there's that. Oh, alright. They just didn't want to. Which gives us an overall win rate of what, 3 and 5? I've played like 2 games today. We've got an overall win rate of 3 and 5 with this deck. You know, maybe it is the secret sauce. I banished this one and a Habit Hearing. Surely they could still play, right? That's limited. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy if they can't. I'm just saying. Hand must have been bricked. Anyway, for that astounding victory, we earned the most due rewards. 3 legacy tickets. Which I'm curious if they've added anything into this recently. 4,107. That number feels like it's crept up over time. Yeah, this is a new-ish card in here. Infection Buzz King isn't. What else is kind of like new-ish to this? I've got no idea. First of the Dragon Lords has been here for a little while, but not too long. That's been there a little while at this point. Sphinx of the Cycle is new. I'm just curious about, like, because here's the thing. Like, I have duplicates of ultra rares from this, which is crazy to me. Like, I've got 3 of this card. You get 1 of them with a starter deck. I've pulled 2 from the pack. I've pulled 2 from the pack. I've pulled, you know, 2 from the pack. And there's all these others that I'm just missing. Anyway, that would require us to pull an ultra rare to be salty about, you know. Well, I was promised super rares and I didn't get any, so I guess I could be salty about that instead. Dealer's Choice is funny, but it's not good. An Electric Virus is just bad. It's a niche side deck card for TCG at best. And the niche is very specific. So what about the Master Pack? This has a lot more general cards in it, surely. We'll get something particularly useful. Hastor is a pretty good 4. Night Sword Serpent, not bad, but I think we already have like 15 of it. So yeah, the pack is not monumental quality, but 'tis still a pack, still a victory. And so I guess we keep dueling. Maybe we can eventually win a coin toss, get sort of like the good hand. I don't know what the good hand is, but just, you know, the good hand. What have I actually got up to since last Thursday? I've been climbing with a friend I haven't seen in ages, and a friend who I've seen a bit more recently, which was nice. It was day before his birthday, so that was kind of cool. Armageddon would be for Zeta. Let's hopefully dash their dreams right now. Runic to special. It only cycles for one, but I feel it's worth it. I guess that one, and then yeah. It's only a draw one, but hey, draw one is a draw one. That's Book of Moon, right? That is just Book of Moon. And sure, I'll have my own life points. Why not? I guess this is what the good hand looks like, right? We've got a quick play spell still. We've got Zeta on field, who is a quick effect to target a special summon and banish. And then we've also got Book of Moon. And you heal me some life points in the end phase. So we're at 5,000 instead, which means that the Cosmic Cyclone is free. Is it astounding? Is it even comparable to some of the other decks we have? No, not even close. But it's something. Meanwhile, our opponent seems to be struggling with their internet. K9. Right. I activated a monster effect in the grave. I guess they just didn't have the one they needed. Right, do you have an on-summon effect? No. If normal, special summoned. I guess I'm just booking this one. And this has to target an attack position monster, so that's why they did it in defense position. Oh, you didn't use the effect. Because, yeah, you have priority. Right, so let's wait. And then Cosmic it if they discard a card. They discard the K9. So yeah, now we do it. Banish this, and banish the top card of their deck. Bye bye. Super Poly. I'm kind of happy with that. Right. I don't have a level 5 Fire Illusion. That's Medius. Okay. We're officially out of things except, I guess, Zeta, but Medius is going to be normal summoned. Yeah, I went to the cinema and watched Highlander on a Monday. That was pretty cool. I'm playing some more Night Rain with my friend online. And what else? Seen a couple of films in the evenings with family. We've seen Princess and the Frog recently, Tangled, the Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr., the first one. Because as it turns out, I don't think I ever saw the first one, I saw the second one. Yes, another rewatch of Crocodile Dundee, because, you know, what's wrong with a good old classic? Why did you summon yourself in defense position? Negate, destroy, if fusions. I mean, I can't run over it. So I guess they have that. I can run over either the face down, which I'm going to have to check the logs for its stats. 19. So that's probably the ones to run over, because it's just add. Whereas that one's on summon and they didn't use it. And Spellcaster, Machine, Fairy. So they've got their 3 types, but they're just, you know, not doing it at the moment. Okay. I'm a little curious of why they didn't just summon it in attack position. Did you just do a contact fusion or something? What am I missing here? Okay. So it's another fusion summon. I don't know who that's supposed to be, but that's neat. It's a big rainbow sword. With wing guards, I guess? I don't know. It looks neat. It looks... Is it supposed to be elf mode, I guess? Because Medius is the whole conjoining bit for like several different things. I wouldn't be surprised if that's kind of the elf mode one. Oh, end phase. I have 1,000 life points. Okay. Apparently it's that simple. I'll have 1,000 life points. I need to go to my battle phase, which is skipped because I summoned a Runic, right? Yeah. Remember, go to the battle phase, you know? I don't know quite what they're thinking about, unless they're trying to work out if I have a battle phase. Oh, it got a little bit further on my, Night Rain solo playthrough. Eye has now taken down Everdark Fulgor and Everdark Gaping Jaw. Adele. Which means that so far they're the only one who hasn't died yet. After taking on, you know, an Everdark. Which I think is moderately impressive. You're just allowed to destroy? What do you mean you're just allowed to destroy? Which one? Actually, which effect was that? Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Continue your main phase. No, I'm still going to battle because, you know, phase is skipped. Illusion, Machine, Fairy. If I do it, I die, right? Fuck. What do you actually... So, banish this, target non-mage. Oh, is it mandatory? It's mandatory, right? That's an issue. Wait, let me have it. Your goals are beyond my understanding. You care about monsters, right? I mean, they're just gonna, you know, use the monster that has a negate effect. Like, it's no real secret. Bugger. It wasn't a bad hand, that's the real unfortunate part. Can it produce better hands than that? Not by much, I guess, right? What would better hands look like? Like just open pure runic? Like maybe Fountain, Allure, Curse's Slumber plus like an Armageddon Knight, so that you can make like Zeta. And you have Zeta plus a monster negate and a monster protection. And then that would also banish at least 4 cards from the deck. Anyway, give it another duel or 2. We need to give it a fair shot. We know it's a relatively bad deck, but hey. We've given worse decks a chance in the sunlight, methinks. Or at least decks I've piloted as badly or worse, you know? Oh, we have 1 hand trap and we have 3 runic cards. And a quick play spell. But the issue being that we won't be able to get to the battle phase with said quick plays. Oh jeez, they bricked. Right, so what's the play? I think it's the runic to get the quick play, right? We don't have a Sinful Spoils, right? Yeah, that's the condition. So let's do this. Let's summon a runic. They've got hand traps and stuff, probably, because you have to be bricked on something. But, let's see. Summon from hand. Nah, you're bricked. Come on. So, facing, yeah, there we go. Set 1, set 2, set 3. Give me 1,000. It's a very terrifying deck, I know. I can banish a whole. So that's 3, 4. I can banish 8 cards from the top of their 40 card deck. Aren't the underdog. That might explain why you've been bricked. Right, so we do this. Hello, Mr. M Gaming. I feel like we do this, because that's a banish for 5. What? Thunder Crash, Heart the Underdog, Raigeki Bottle, and Ojama Red. Ojama Blue. Let's do this as well. If I can get rid of like an Ojama, I'm in a reasonably good position. Hope you're doing well, Mr. M Gaming. We're using one of the decks built on the last stream we did. Right, so I do need to use Destrudo. I think I do just want to get Heart the Underdog out of the way. And if I can pop Heart the Underdog, that is like the worst that they have. Then Yazi is allowed Special Summon, which gives us Mirage Dragon, which we're playing 2 of now. Clever me. I could put an Ojama in the grave, but I don't think I want to do that. Also, that doesn't allow me to Synchro Summon for what I want to Synchro Summon. So let's do that for Zeta, for a banish of this one. Okay, that's probably good enough. Oh, I didn't even battle phase. Will they ever put the Fountain back to 3? I hope they don't. I'm playing this just because I have it, not because I like it. I think the default playstyle of Runic is very boring, you know. I don't think it's particularly great. We're getting, like, all the things and no way to put the things on the field. I need to remember to go to battle phase. I don't know what they're hoping to draw into. Because it is Ojama, and Ojama have some real combat plays when they get back to it, you know, when they get down to things. Like, what are you... Okay, I don't see any evidence of it, but you could be on, like, the Armed Dragon stuff. Which is the most insane kind of combo that I've ever really seen. Okay, we have an activation of a card. I wonder what happens now with it. Fusion of 2 Ojamas for night. So presumably they're trying to lock me out of my zones, which is like fine, but it's also not a really effective game plan against me. Oh, I can actually go to the battle phase now. Sweet. I can't hit over this thing, but I can go to the battle phase. Oh, I could have hit them directly. That was an option. It only takes it until the end of the battle phase, I guess. Maybe I just banish 2 cards during my own turn for them. They're not going to add cards from deck's hand, I don't think. So if I declare an attack, say, and I then do Rebellion to take control of it, how does this work? Because this has already declared an attack, does it then get the choice to attack directly? Banish another card. No, I don't get to then attack directly. Okay. And unfortunately, it's only for the battle phase. Yeah. Resolve. In theory, they deck out before I do. I don't think they can draw anything that's, like, a power play enough. Like, if I can get... sure? I mean, I could do this. Protect it. You've now gone minus so much. No, you haven't. It is mandatory? It is mandatory. If they can't actually fulfill it, then, like, I banish a couple cards. If they can fulfill it, I add, what, 3? It is, in fact, mandatory. Because this is also mandatory. Are they using the field spell? I think they're just trying to actually, like, zone lock. Well, there's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. So do I draw 1 card, or do I draw 3? 1. Well, you get what you get. They might also be trying to FTK me. I don't know. Well, not FTK, it might be an OTK. Oh. We don't have a Sinful Spoils card yet. We do have ourselves Destrudo. And so I think the play is such. We Destrudo, which is going to target this, bring its level down to 3. I could Tribute Summon, which would give me actual removal, or I can Synchro Summon, which gives me some removal, you know. It allows me to get rid of every card in my graveyard. I don't need that. I normal summoned already. I guess we're doing it because I want to end the game sometime. Here comes Black Rose. I want to banish the few cards you do have in your grave. I guess I'm getting rid of my Runic cards, but you know, hey ho. And we can start hitting it. All haunted. Attack position. Well, you still take 14. And I think I want to hold off on Determination. If I contribute summon the Bells next turn, then I think it might be worth just doing that. Because it is a pop for effectively more damage. And then if they keep setting cards, they just lose over a little less time, a little more time, don't really know. On the other hand, you know you gotta. If you get the option. Come on. Big chunks. Apparently that is enough for them. Okay. We won against a definitely solid deck, you know. I don't think there's any deck more solid than you tell me. They are running the field spell, but you tell me. Also, that brings our win rate with this deck to, what, 4 in 7. It is somehow winning. I'm not gonna explain why, for I do not know myself. If you've missed the memo, it is quick play spells plus some good stuff. We're running the Azamina package we have as well. That's good to get multiples of. I'm actually happy about that one. You know what I mean? Squad. I'll send Master Arc Fiend. Filia Diabel. I forget what level mine is, but it is Diabel's. The question is it worth playing Rota for a monster that you can't use, or that you probably can't summon too easily? And this is a good card to get a duplicate of. Yeah, this is a very good card to get a duplicate of. This whole gimmick of like Salamangreat is, you know, synchro summoning using, or no, extra deck summoning using themselves. The only thing is, it's a reborn during the next standby phase, which is not particularly great. But Filia Diabel and the Duel Monster are pretty good. Because I remember that I keep saying that we need more Duel Monsters if we're going to consider that as an Xyz package. Now we have it. Which means it's a bit easier to consider. Right, Filia Diabel. Level 8. You're a level 7. Okay, so we can't play it, which is unfortunate. I don't think any of the other cards we got really impact this, so on with the next game. So, unironically, the best card from that pack was a normal monster. And we do not get to choose, which seems to be a recurring thing. While this deck has an okay win rate, it has over 50%, you know. It does not have a particularly high coin toss rate. I mean, if it is Cool Tune and they can look at my hand, they can look at my hand, but like, I'm not quite sure what I do with this. I kind of want to see what they put back. I don't think we have a strong chance at all, but I do want to see what like gets put back into the deck. Also, I've kind of forgotten how they play, which was, you know, momentarily very nice. But I have a feeling I'm going to be seeing a lot more of them still. They're still relevant. The new pack, I don't think, introduces anything particularly crazy. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh yeah, the new pack has elf nodes. Those are pretty good, from what people are saying. Or at least they can do some pretty crazy things. Maybe that's not quite the same. Target monster your opponent controls. Excavate top 2. Target spell trap. Tuning in on the coolest deck on. It's really hard to say cool. I don't like it. Cool. Like, I don't really know what's wrong with Killer Tune. Like, in theory, Cool Tune rises. Rises? Rise. But, yeah, I just don't think it works. Killer Tune feels like it's just kind of much more in theme. Return a card to my hand. I mean, I think they quick synchro on my turn, don't they? Oh no, they just get to look at my hand. There's no, like, putting things back or anything. They just get hand knowledge. Yeah, look at your opponent's hand. Well, they're going to give me Cosmic Cyclone. Oh no, they're putting Armageddon Knight on the bottom of the deck. Look. Look at the hand. See how long this goes on for. I'm just curious. Did they look? I don't think they looked. Which one was it? Not you. Which one was it? Add active. Yeah, no, they just added. They didn't want to look at my hand? Rude. I haven't really been watching anything on YouTube particularly interesting. I'm kind of between things, waiting for the Amazing Digital Circus episode 9. I guess I'm waiting for Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Disney thing, to stream and finish streaming. And what else? I guess it's just, other than that, it's the regular uploads that some of the people I watch you do every now and then. I've continued my weird D&D items TM. What do I do with my phone? I know that seems to be a very random thought. Oh, that's where it is. But that is where I'm keeping track of, like, the edited D&D items. No! I guess I didn't actually need that one. It's unfortunate, but I guess I technically don't need it. Book of Lunar Eclipse. Can I do anything? Other tuners cannot be destroyed or targeted. Right. Yeah. I can't think of anything else, unfortunately. I can't target them, and that kind of outs most of my forms of interaction. Right, okay, that comes down to a negative... No, that comes down to equal win rate. I think. 4 and 8. We gotta choose. I'm choosing first. The theory behind this whole deck is that we get a runic card to summon the one runic monster we have in the extra deck who banishes, what is it? It adds the continuous spell that allows you to, I summoned Planet Pathfinder. In what world does that equal Max C? I summoned Planet Pathfinder, you used Max C. You then used Ash Blossom because you didn't want me doing that. Can you make up your mind? Kashtira. Yeah, but then don't you let me get the field spell and then Ash the field spell to, like, find out. This would give them a draw. It gives me a whole, like, banish. So, it also gives me a monster, I guess. It gives me a monster, it gives me 1,000 life points, 2,000 defender, and protects my set cards, technically. So I have Book of Moon, I have Book of Moon. Damn. I guess Talons goes to the grave. Alright, give me Runic Allure. Anyway, one of these is only for special summoned, and then the other one's just for any monster, so, you know. Give me 1,000 life. It's unfortunate that I had to get rid of the talons, but, like, my hand didn't do much. So I'd rather have something defensive. One of the better one-card combos that's here is just Armageddon Knight, Dump Destrudo, which gives you a 7 synchro. Does cost half my life points, so, you know, maybe it's best that we actually live to spend them. Our opponent is on a pretty standard deck as far as I can tell. The question is, will they do anything? Yeah, I went over it briefly earlier. Our best play is technically like the Runic Field spell, the Runic Allure Hard Drawn, both of them. And then we have Freezing Curses, and I'm on Runic. What do you think I'm gonna do? You're on 33 cards. 34. I don't think I'm going to be able to summon twice in a turn, honestly. There's Druisworm, which does have a target. I can special summon one. I don't know if it's smart to do, but I can do it. Well, that is a quick play spell, so thanks for banishing the top card of your deck and making this slightly faster. Because Runic is a mandatory. Gadget Trio. Well, you know, I don't think you need that, right? It's only a starter. Yeah, it's only a starter, who cares? Which reminds me that one of their in-archetype spells is a quick play. 2 of them, even. Set another mystery card. I could tribute summon Over the Moon in, but I'm not sure whether that's worth it or not. Considering I'm just getting endless life points. What else can we get? Oh, speak of the devil. Imperm. Yeah, this feels like a good enough time to book a moon. Banishes another card from the top of your deck. Protects it from the effect, which means I do get to dump the Destrudo. Or I can dump something that I want to banish instead, because this is just when summoned. So I think I'll dump Armageddon Knight instead. Banish the top card of your deck, please. Which, that's also a pretty good banish. And now let's just get rid of the Armageddon Knight. And that's 2 summons. So let's just hit you for 20. Oh yeah, right. But at least I got to the battle phase, at least I remembered it. Remembered. I definitely should have gone battle phase a turn or 2 ago. Now I'm gonna have to, like, battle into a set monster every turn, possibly. No. But I will gain myself some more life points. I love me some life points, you know. That's pretty good. Flip. Pitch. Ash Blossom. Okay, that's fine. I have an Xyz in this deck, right? No, I don't. Okay, other deck. Would be a shame if I just did it again. That's only summoned 1. No, summon 2. It is a summon. So I think we just go battle phase. And just start smacking them. 14, 14, 25. And the thing is, I'm kind of closing on just enough to absolutely demolish them. Yeah, give me a few more life points, please. Because Destruo can make a 7 in this case. That's a quick play spell. Please banish the top card of your deck. I'm really, really happy with the banishes so far. So you add Shining Sark, because of course you don't have it yet. But you still have to live. Gandora. I can just book it. Like, I'm not sure they know. I can only imagine they don't. Anyway. Nice game. Now what do you do? For if you summon another time, that is the end of the turn. I don't think you have many more spell traps to activate. Set another card in turn. Please give me some life points. I'm feeling a little bit dry. Fountain. Yeah, let's, right. So I just want, like, complete overkill, right? That feels just correct. It's either that or I make a link. No, making a link doesn't actually do anything. So... yeah, I think I can convert into Sorcerer of Sebek now. Because I do need the extra damage. Otherwise I don't actually push it over the line this turn. So... oh yeah, that's also a thing. I could still Destruo. But no, I think it's just as simple as this. We go battle into this one to kill it. Okay, fine. I did not consider them just having that. They didn't even search it, did they? No, they definitely didn't search it. That is a quick play spell. Please banish. Which is ever so slightly powering up that thing, but like, at this point, who fucking cares? I've got no Armageddon Knights left, which means I'm down to a limited amount of normal summons. However, that's summon 1, and that's not a huge amount of damage. You know? This is only on summon. Okay. That was rather dumb. If I can just get rid of this, you kind of lose. Oh, right. You got a targeting negate now. Maybe not so dumb. still don't think you're able to without lethal. Was there anything I could have done differently? I lived this turn, but probably just this turn. Which sucks. I mean, yeah, what else could I have done? What are you? Are you just... negate that opponent's effect? Yeah. You're kidding me! Come on. That is just the end of the game, right? Fuck's sake. I know our deck's not great, but the fact that they had just one card, just the one card, it's a little tilting. What could I have done better, if anything? Synchro summoning for Yazi doesn't do it, they had a targeted negate. They had a targeting negate, which kind of clears most of the things. It doesn't clear... How much damage? I needed 27. And I would need to be able to withstand the Mirror Force card, which means just Topologic on its own doesn't do it. Man, that just fucking sucks. Jammy bastard. Anyway, on with the next one. We're now into the negative win rate, which is a little bit of a shame. And of course, we don't get to choose. This deck is not known for winning coin tosses. I mean, as far as going second hands go, it's fine. We have minimal traps in the deck, so like most of the hands are going to be fine, but I guess it depends, as it always does, on what the opponent has drawn. And the opponent has drawn current meta deck of the week. Fuck off, we're in gold. I'm not counting that as a valid attempt of a duel. Like, I don't think Generator reliably beats Cool Tune, you know? Maybe I'm wrong, but I really don't think it does. I'm hesitant to say the Going Second deck would, because the Going Second deck has a lot of removal, but a lot of it's targeting removal. And yeah, we've got a lot of Kaijus, but, you know, that only gets you so far. Right, so we can get the field spell. Set 1, set 2, set 3. Yeah. Okay, Metaverse goes through. Give me Fountain. I don't get any banishes, but in theory, if they're going to start adding cards from deck to hand, I can do something about it. Like that. And that does mean that we can just banish the top 2 cards of the deck, and they're going to discard a random card anyway, so we'll take that. And yeah, okay, add Blue Eyes. Draw 1, we draw Rebellion. Do that. Which, that was a mildly decent banish, I believe. Yeah, that was a mildly decent banish. And the mill for the Mausoleum is pretty damn good. They have another one, though. Of course you have another one. Are you going to special summon a Blue Eyes, or are you going to set... set? Fuck. They might just be able to kill us. We're going to get a draw off this. I don't think it was worth setting the Chaos Mirage Dragon. That's the thing. That's another Armageddon Knight. You're playing two... No, that's that ad for the right. It's the Link one that adds that. That's an Effect Veiler. I would really appreciate a... Right, what are you doing? Are you actually... Add to your hand or send it to the grave. Tribute this, special summon the Blue Eyes from your hand or grave. Oh, right, I didn't... Yeah. So they have Jet Dragon. No. Yeah, that one. But if I banish that one, then you have to get to the third one, which is in your deck somewhere. I could have summoned it in defense position, but I'm still taking damage anyway. If that becomes relevant, then it's my fault. Yeah, so they're making Tyrant Dragon. Then Tyrant Dragon gets you a trap. You don't have a trap. I guess you're making Tyrant Dragon anyway. For more damage. We got a good few draws off of it, I'll say that. That's shuffled from grave.